and welcome to Arms and Abs of Steel, Tamilee Collection. I'm Tamilee Webb, and I've designed 3 great workouts for your arms and for your abs. Now, each workout begins with its very own warm-up, so there's no rewinding and going back from the top of this tape. So, each time you're ready to work out, just turn it back on. When you're done, turn it off. Now, before we begin the workout, make sure that you have a mat, maybe a couple hand weights, some towels, and don't forget the water. It's very important to keep yourself hydrated. And remember, if you feel any pain or discomfort, then stop the exercise. Are you ready? March out on the right, and march, and 2, and 3. Inhale up, palms up, exhale. Now make sure you know where you're going. There's nothing around that you can trip over. Here we go. It's step, tap. Now just swing the arms from side to side. We always start with a warm-up, getting you ready for a more vigorous exercise. In this case, we're gonna do some arms and abs. Now we're gonna take the arms side to side, and then you're gonna circle them. Are you ready? Here we go. Side, side, now circle. Again, side, side, and circle. Feels a little awkward at first on that circle, huh? There you go, one more. Now this time on the circle, take 2 steps. There you go, stay right here. 2 steps to the other direction. Come on, full range. Circle those arms. One more time. Now this time, you're gonna extend that back leg. Don't arch the back. Extend. 2 steps. Same thing. Get a nice squeeze in that glute area. We're gonna change this now and do a hamstring curl. Pull the arms up, 2. Again. One more time to this side. And just side to side after the 2, right here. We're gonna take a deep breath in, ready, overhead, exhale. Again, this time leave your arms up and stretch them over the head as far as they can go. Come on, reach nice and tall. And exhale. Gently just take the arms back behind you. Do not arch the back. You can drop the shoulders down. Now round those arms toward me, so your head's gonna follow it. Bend at the knees and the hip, so there's no forward flexion without some type of support in the hips. And bring it up, open the arms, and down. Roll the shoulder, and take this arm back. Keep the shoulders to the front, and bring it up, back behind you, stretching the tricep. Lift your head up. Try not to arch the back. Tuck the pelvis back under. And open. And take this other arm, reach it back. Feel the stretch in the front of the arm. And bring it over behind you. Gently press that elbow down. Now lift the head up. There you go. You feel the stretch down to the side. And open it up and down. Take a nice up and to the side. Make sure that it's supported by placing your hand on the thigh. Other side. And exhale over. Get a nice stretch in those side muscles and the lats right in here. Bring it back center and roll the shoulder. One more. And release it. And bring it in. Now, when we start this exercise, it's best that you have 2 sets of weight. If you don't, that's fine. If you can find some soup cans that are maybe the same size, that's okay too. Now, if you're just beginning, you might want to start with 1 or 3 pounders. If you've been working out for a while, don't be a wimp. Grab maybe the 5 pounders, 8, or even 10, all right? We're gonna start with our feet shoulder width apart, bicep curl, pelvis tucked under. Here we go. You curl it up 2 and down 2. Now, as you curl it up, you want to squeeze the front of the arm, upper arm, that's the bicep. You also want to contract the abdominals. That will help support your lower back, right there, as well as work it in a standing position. Curl and release, 2. Now, exhale as you come up. We're going to run through and do our upper body first. Our arms, biceps, triceps, little deltoids, a little bit of back, up, 2, and then we'll go to the abs toward the end of the workout. Up, 2, and down. Come on, we're gonna do 12 reps here. This is 10. 2 more. Exhale as you come up. Look at those biceps. Are they pumping yet? 1 more. And release it. Now, you're gonna turn to the side. Take both of the weights in one hand. Extend your arm down. Make sure your hand's on your thigh to support it. Pull it back as a 1-arm pull. One arm row, we call this. Now notice my shoulders stay parallel to the floor. Exhale, back, 2, and down. Remember, contract the abdominals to help support that lower back. Working the upper back, little posterior deltoids, back of the shoulders, a little bit of tris. That's your tricep. Come on, we're gonna do 12. Up, pull back, and down. The back is straight, no round over, no humpbacks with this. Come on, and up, 2, and down. We're gonna do 12 of these as well, so you have 2 more. 2 more, come on. 1 more, and 2. Now you can take one of the weights away. We're gonna go right into tricep. Bring the arm up to 90 degrees. Turn the palm up, extend, back, 2, and in, 2, and back. Don't hyperextend at the wrist, all right? Now I know for some of you this might be a little difficult because your shoulder actually has to go into an isometric contraction to hold it up there. So if you wanna stand up a little bit taller, you can do that, for instance, right here, so you're not putting as much pressure or resistance on the deltoid, on the shoulder. However, that will take less off the tricep, okay? Take it back, contract the abs. There we go, come on, push it back, 2, you've got 2 more. Don't give up on yourself, up, 2, 1 more, and release it. Okay, come on up. We're gonna take both of them overhead. Now, if 2 weights is too much, then go back to 1 weight, okay? And we're gonna take it down behind you, exhale up, 2. Now make sure you don't hit yourself in the head. There's no arching the back, all right? They come down, elbows point up towards your ceiling, and exhale up, 2. So this is a tricep overhead extension, up, 2, and down. Come on, press it up. And if you're not feeling anything, you might need to add more resistance, all right? 1 more, we're only gonna do 8 here. And up, 2, and down. Good, release it. We're gonna go to deltoids, up by the shoulder, and back down. Now, make sure that you do not lift the arms any higher than the shoulders. They don't need to go any higher than that. What else are you contracting when you lift the arms? That's right, the abdominals. We can always work them in a standing position. And down, 2. Come on, this is for the shoulders. Your arms are assisting. They're feeling it too. Again, down and up. You've got 4 more. Remember, if you're just starting out and you can only do 8 of them or 10, that's fine. That's all I ask, as long as you're doing something. 2 more. Come on. 1 more. Yes. Okay, now from here, just turn them up. Bicep curls. Up and squeeze and down. Now don't be squeezing the weight. That isn't what I want you to squeeze. I really want you to squeeze the arm right here. See the bicep? Squeeze it in. Rotate that wrist in, get a nice contraction to the bicep. Now notice the only thing that's moving are my forearms. So you should not be doing this. I always see guys do that sometimes in the weight room, and I just die laughing. It's like, you know what, don't use your back or your legs, bud, and let's see if you can really lift that 250 in each hand, huh? It's most likely they can. Up, down, again, exhale, up and down. Come on, you should be getting a nice pump here. Bicep, opposite muscle to the tricep. You've got 1 more, and release it. Turning to the side, if you can, both weights in 1 hand. Support thigh, here we go, 1 arm row, up and back. The back is straight again, bringing the elbow back by the shoulder. Working upper back, posterior deltoids, and of course our arms are assisting. We'll try a little bicep. Exhale, up, 2, slow and controlled. Come on, up, 2, and down. Very good. Contract the abdominals as you lift. Okay, support that lower back. Good. You have 4 more. You can do it. Up, 2. You know, it's nice to have those Terminator's arms, right? So that you can see the definition. You can see the muscle. 1 more. We don't want flabby arms where there's no design at all. That's not for us. Okay, bring it back up. Take 1 weight. Remember to come back to your 90 degrees, and we're gonna go tricep, palms up, press it up, 2, back in, 2, up, 2, and in. Okay, double check here. Make sure your hand is on your base leg, helping support the upper torso. Extend and in, 2, and back. Technique is very important here. If you were just putting heavy weight in and you're forcing yourself to push it back, then it's not worth doing, all right? It's got to be smooth, it's got to be workable, and you have to feel some resistance there, because if you don't, well then, you're not doing it right. And I don't want you to injure yourself. Up and down, 2, up. You've got one more. Come on, I know you can do it. And up, 2, and down. Bring it back up. Overhead, tricep, 1 or 2 weights. Here we go. It's down, 2, and up, 2. Way overhead. Now, if you have a tendency to hyperextend at the elbow, then don't extend the arms all the way up. I don't want you to hyperextend the elbow. You're tightening the abdominals as you extend the arms up. Come on, there you go. Once again, back of the arm, opposing muscle group to the bicep. We don't want kimono arms. We want strong arms. Up, exhale, last one, and bring it down. Okay, lateral, 8 of them, second set, no higher than the shoulders. And then guess what? We get to go to the abdominals in a horizontal position. But you know what? You can still work your abs. Right here as you're standing up with me, contract and release. Contract and release. Because you know what? If you had to get on your back every time you do abdominal work, I don't think most of us spend our days on our back. I really don't. I think we're in a vertical position, whether it's standing or sitting. And so you need to learn to use your abdominals in a standing position right here. And that will probably relieve any lower back pain that you have as well. You only have 2 more. Come on. Exhale. 1 more. And up. And that was it. Good job. Set the weights down. Come down to your mat. Just kind of roll those shoulders, shake them out. We'll go and stretch those in a minute, but let's move on to our abdominals. What we're gonna do here is your feet are gonna be out with your toes up, okay? And make sure that you press the small of your back on the floor. Do not arch it. Head in a neutral position. We're gonna start with the curl. Take it up, 2, and down, 2. Exhale, up, 2, and down. Now notice, the head's in a neutral position. If you imagine a tennis ball right here, that will keep it in neutral position. Elbows are out about 11 or 1 o'clock. Exhaling as you come up, try and get the shoulder blades off the floor. Yes, come on, up. You've got 1 more, and up. Now let's do a reverse, just the pelvis. It goes up, squeeze, and down. Pelvic tilt, just tilt it. Up, squeeze, and down. Actually, if you put your hand here, you can feel the muscle contract. Let's see, you know that pinch, the doughboy pinch test? Well, we can do that. But I'm not gonna ask you to pinch. I'm gonna ask you just to feel it. Now, there's a few things that could happen. Was it like soft and then it was hard? Well, that's a little fat on top and muscle on the bottom. And if it was just hard, that was it. Bring your hands back. Then it's probably just a lot of muscle. If you kind of sunk all the way through, that was fat. We gotta get you strong. Now let's combine those 2 together. You're gonna go up, 2, pelvic, 2, contract, 2, and release. Again, up, 2, pelvic, contract. Now lift if you can, and down. Keep it breathing. Curl, feel it in the upper, lower, and contract, 2, and down. Breathe through it. Come on, up, 2, pelvic, 2, contract, 2, and down. Yes, up, 2, reverse. Come on, I'm feeling it too. Don't give up. Now, we are spot conditioning a muscle, not fat. You cannot spot condition a fat. Now, a fat, excuse me, but fat is all through your body. Sometimes we carry it in other places more than other places. For instance, I certainly carry it in my hips and my thighs, okay? And not so much my upper body, and release it. But that's because women tend to carry it more in the lower body. Take 1 arm across, 1 leg across, and you're gonna come up, rotate, center, and down. Up, rotate, center, and down. So you may have parts of your body you really like, and other parts you go, I just don't like it. Well, you know what? You can't go into that air and say, okay, I'm gonna work my abs because I want the fat off of it. However, it will help because you're conditioning the muscle, and the muscle's what we want to do, right? To reduce fat. We're going to do one more. Up, rotate, and release. Change legs. Ready? Here we go. Take it up, rotate, center, and down. 2. We're going to do 8 here. 3. And 4. Internal, external obliques, rotation muscles. 5. 3 more. There you go. Come on, 2 more. Up, cross, center. 1 more. Up, cross, center, and relax it. Stretch it out. Bring your knees into your chest gently and release. Bring it back in and rock yourself up. There you go. And now take one arm back, stretch in the bicep. Bring your arm up and over into the tricep. Remember to stretch those muscles, bring it back down, extend this arm back. Get a nice stretch anterior deltoid into the bicep. Bring it up behind you, press down, and release it. And that completes program number 1. Go out and have a great day. And don't forget to come back. Welcome to program 2. You'll need your mat for your abs, hand weights for your arms, and today we're going to use a chair. Feet nice and wide. Inhale up. Exhale. One more time. And down. Side to side. Just tap it. There you go. Come on. The more you take that down-up movement in the middle, the more that you're going to work harder and raise that heart rate, okay? We're going to take our arms up and down. Reach up, press down, and up. Again. 2 more times. Reach. Now march out, out, in, out, and in. Wide step. Come on. Use those legs. Pump the arms. 2 more times. 1 more. Back to the top. And reach and down. 2 more. Come on, nice and high. And march it out. Out and in. Again. Now go into a step touch with the bicep. One arm and the other, and together and open. But you'll do that double time. Here we go. In and out. Right, left, in and out. Right. And in. 1 more. And no arms. Keep the step touch. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Take a step out. Inhale up. Exhale. Again, arms up. Hold them up above your head. Stretch out of the rib cage. Come on, nice and high. Now, bring it toward me. We've done this before. Around the back. Drop the shoulders down. Bring the head up. And bring one arm in close towards your body. Keep the shoulders parallel toward the front though, right? There you go. Feel a stretch in the arm. Bring it down. Now just add a little resistance here. Feel it in the tricep, a little bit of bicep, and release it. Inhale up again. Round it forward. Reach toward me. Relax those shoulders. Bring it up. Cross. Nice and tight. Feel a nice stretch right in here. When I say tight, I mean it close to the body. There you go. Now just angle it down, add a little resistance, and release it. Now take your arms back behind you, clasp them together and press it up. Feel a nice stretch in the front of the shoulders and the bicep. Remember, breathe on all the stretches and stretch to the point of tightness, not pain. And release it and roll. Other side, roll again. 1 more. Side bend, bring the arm up, tilt the hips side, and reach it just slightly over. Get a nice stretch all along here. Exhale. And bring it back up. Try it to the other side. Lift first, tilt that pelvis up to the side, and just gently lean it over. So you don't have to lean all the way over. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it. Good. Bring both arms to the front again. Press toward me. And bring the arms in, and you're going to give yourself a big hug. Squeeze it in nice and tight. Nice and tight. And open. And down. Good. Let's grab your chair, bring it on out. Now, remember, if you're a beginner, remember I said you can start with 1-pounders, 3-pounders, or if you're advanced, you can start with 5, 8, 10, whatever it is. But if you're starting out for the first time, take it nice and easy, okay? I'm gonna start out with my 5-pounders. We're gonna do concentration curls. And you're gonna drop this elbow on the inside of the knee, keep the back straight, hand on this thigh to keep it straight, all right? And you're just gonna curl it up. Here we go. Up, 2, and down. Really rotate it in. Now, I've got 2 dumbbells in my hand, but if you need one, that's fine, all right? Listen to your body. You know it better than I do. Curl it up, 2, and down. Now, when you're curling it up, contract the abdominals right here so it supports the lower back, all right? The only thing that's moving is our forearm. Curl it up, 2, and down, 2. Good. Up, 2, and down. Take a look at it. Is it working? Do you see any form yet? What you want is just a little curve so that we're sculpting it. Don't worry, you're not gonna get huge arms like your boyfriend or your husband. No, that's not gonna happen. This is your last one, and release it. Take it to the other side. You know why? Usually there's not enough weight here, and it has to do a lot with body types. Let's talk about body types for a minute, all right? Body types, we have 3 types. What do you think mine is? Big, right? I'm what you call a mesomorph. Mesomorph tends to put on a little bit of size in their muscle. That's why I said big, because I can definitely put on some muscle size, but I can't look like my husband, absolutely not. Then we have what we call an ectomorph. The ectomorph has a hard time putting on muscle mass. Make sure you're exhaling, contracting the abdominals, and then in between that we have the endomorph. That kind of is the person that tends to be a little bit heavier on the bottom and smaller on top. Now every type, this is your last one, is different. Bring it in, and we're gonna do a 1-arm tricep. Take the hand behind you, support it with the other one, and you're gonna exhale up. Make sure your back is straight. Take it up, 2, and down, 2. Now, back to those body types. See, as me as a mesomorph, I make a good short distance runner, boxer, bodybuilder. Okay, you get the drift? Long distance running I could certainly do, but usually when you see long distance runners, they're usually thin, longer lever, and they don't really have the body like a bodybuilder. Now, I like to think as a fruit. Let's see. The mesomorph would be kind of like an apple. Hard, can be round, but it can be sculpted, right? The ectomorph is like a banana or a celery stick. It's just like they can never, ever seem to put on muscle mass. Let's change arms, position, ready, and lift it up, 2, extend all the way through it. Now, that doesn't mean you're a hopeless case, not at all. Ectomorph sometimes have to work harder, but you can still work the muscle. Your muscles require some form of resistance. And the endomorph, well, I'll tell you what, if you're endomorph, you're not gonna be an ectomorph. You can't change your body type. You inherit it from your family. Yeah, really. So there's sometimes when you go, you know what, Tamilee, I've been doing your workout and I've lost weight everywhere and I've shaped my muscles, but maybe on my stomach. Well, that could be where you hold your genetic fat. And you know what, you shouldn't be so hard on yourself. It doesn't always have to be perfect, because you know what, there's no such thing as perfect. This is the last one, and bring it on down. Okay, now this one is 2 exercises together. Sit up nice and tall, don't be leaning back, okay? You're gonna start with it across the body. Keep your shoulders parallel toward me. You take it arch across, and then overhead. Overhead press, back down, and arch, okay? That was 1, we're gonna do 12. Here we go, up, 2, overhead, and press. Arms, so we're doing shoulders, biceps, tricep, they're all assisting and working here, as well as some back. And down, 2. Now, if you're doing it where the weight is too heavy for you, because that arc right here actually takes a lot. So if you're doing it this way, well, then the weight's too much for you. Drop down a few pounds, okay? Technique is the most important thing here. Cross, because if you yank or jerk or do the exercise incorrectly, you take the chance of injuring yourself, and we don't want that happening. Come on, overhead, make sure you're breathing, back is straight, Good. Down, 2, up, 2, exhale, overhead. Come on. See, they don't have to put those shoulder pads in our dresses anymore or shirts because we will have nice strong deltoids. Down, 2, and across, 2. We're almost there. Keep the shoulders parallel to the front. Nice and strong. If you need to change the weight at any time, please do so. We have one more after this. And down, 2, and cross. This is the last one. Come on. Overhead and in. 2, and release. Take it to the other side. Okay? Starting position, nice and tall. Here we go. Arc it across, 2, overhead, 2. Back in. Good. Now, if you can work with a mirror, maybe put a mirror next to the television, watch yourself work. Don't just watch me work. See how your body is improving throughout the workout. Now, you might want to do this workout program too. Let's say you're working the arms Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's fine. You don't need to do it every day. Your muscle actually needs a day of rest, okay? Take it across. Think about what we're doing again. Deltoid, overhead arm, and down, 2, and cross. Again, exhale up, and overhead, back is straight. Good. So have you figured out what type of body type you are? Are you an ectomorph, mesomorph, or endomorph? Kind of like, are you the banana? Are you the apple? Or are you the pear? All of them are good because it doesn't matter what type of body you have. Your body requires some form of physical activity. And if it's not here, it better be somewhere else. Okay? And back down and cross. Come on. Keep it breathing. You can do it. Overhead and down. Remember, you're contracting the abdominals as you lift, supporting the lower back. Overhead. You've got one more after this. And then we get to go where? Into the abs. Up, 2, and down. 2, and release it. Good job. Okay, set the weights to the side. Let's take the chair away so it doesn't get in your way. Now, make sure that you sit yourself on the floor so that you can see me. You don't want to hyperextend at the neck. We're going to come down, and we're going to start our legs at 90 degrees. See this 90 degrees? I don't want you to drop them past 90 degrees from your hip. However, if you're just starting out, you might want to bring them in a little bit, but don't be pulling them in. That's not the exercise. Keep your feet to your knees and to your hips at 90 degrees, all right? Hands back behind you, head in neutral position. Ready? We're going to go up, 2, and down. Try and get the shoulder blades off the floor. Remember that tennis ball between our chin and our chest? There you go. And remember, if you can't do all the reps, it doesn't matter as long as you're doing something. Never go to the point of pain or discomfort. Up, 2, and down, 2. Come on, upper torso. Keep those legs at 90 degrees. However, if you need to bring them in a little bit, that's fine. That's the last one. Now we're going to go into the pelvis. Now watch this. It's a very subtle move. I don't want this. See? No, that's not what I want. Keep the hips, and now just contract, release. So you contract the gluteus and your lower abs right here. Rectus abdominis, transverse abdominis. Come on, contract, release. Exhale. 4 more. 4. The knees don't rock in. 2. 1 more. It's a little bit harder that way, isn't it? Okay, take your hands back behind you. We're going to put those 2 together. Remember, don't rock your knees in. 90 degrees. Here we go. Take it up, 2, pelvic, 2, contract, 2, and release. This is very difficult because we're doing it slow. Pelvis, contract, up, 2, and down. And it's even harder when you have to give directions like I do on this tape to make you do it. Come on. And release, though. See, it's not so easy for me either. 2, up, 2, very subtle movement. Contract and down. Very good. Come on. Breathe through it. Say, yes, I can do this. I can get through it. Up, 2, and down. And if you can't, don't be hard on yourself. There's plenty of days that we can work out together. Plenty of time for you to increase your fitness level. Again, up, 2, pelvis, and contract, 2. Come on. 1 more. Take it up, reverse, and contract, 2, and down, and release it. Okay, internal, external obliques. Cross at the ankles. For those of you just starting out, same as we did in program 1. For the more advanced, go ahead and lift your leg back up to that 90 degree. Hands behind your head. We're gonna lift up, rotate, center, and down. Now for those of you that have done this and say, no problem, bring this leg toward the midline of your body. Take it up, pull it in, out, and down. Good, keeping that head in a neutral position. There you go. Don't pull on the neck, rotate. These are rotator muscles, internal, external obliques. You have one more. Up, rotate, center, and release it. Change legs. Remember, starting out, feet on the floor. Position, ready, and lift up, rotate, center, and down. Bring it up, bring that knee in if you can. Bring it all to the center. Up, exhale, 3. There you go. Come on, it gets easier. 4. You have 4 more. Don't give up on me. Come on, 3. Come on, breathe through it. 2. Come on. Up. 1 more after this. You can do it. Come on. Up and release it. Good. Cross at the ankles. Bring the knees in gently toward your body and release it. 1 more time. And let's rock yourself up. Good. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale up. Stretch up over the head 1 more time. Did you get a good ab workout right in here? Did you feel it? If you need to do more, you can go back and do another set. Take the arm down, stretch it over, and bring it back up. Once again, bring that arm across the body and close toward the center of your chest, right here. Take it back up, stretching in the tricep, head up, and breathe, and release it. Take it to the other side, stretch it over, release, bring it across, close to the body, bring it back up, tricep. You got through another quick 15 minutes. Thanks for joining me. If you need to stretch more, do so. Go out and have a great day and get some cardiovascular workout, okay? Welcome to program 3. Got your mat and your hand weights, maybe a little water, then you're ready. Let's start with a warm-up. Start marching on your right leg. Here we go. And march, and 2, and 3. Inhale up, palms up. Exhale. Again, please. Exhale. Now just take it side to side with the tap. There you go. Come on, big movements, down and up. We're gonna just add some shoulder rolls, 1 at a time. Now add some elbows back, kind of like the back stroke. Now a full arm, swing it up. Back to the shoulders. An elbow. And a full arm. Full range of motion. Now add a step touch, right here. Now the arms are just gonna go up 1 at a time. Press up, front, side, and down. If you wanna watch first, that's okay. It looks like this. Up, other arm. Now press it up, front, side, and down. Again, up, other arm, and press it up, front, side, and down. See, it's not so complicated. We can do it. And press up, front, side, 1 more time. Come on, nice and high. And down, take it back out. Shoulder rolls. And elbow. And a full arm. Step touch, 1 arm up. Other arm. Press it up. And front, and side, and down. 1 more. Press up, front, side, and down. And inhale up, exhale up, and over. Press those shoulders back down, and bring your head up. Bring 1 shoulder or arm in close to the shoulder. Keep both shoulders parallel toward me. So the stretch right back here. Release it overhead. Right into tricep, keep your head up nice and high. Tuck that pelvis under. Now tilt to the side, and lift it over. Feel it in the side, right along here. There you go. And release. And take the other arm close in, right here. And breathe. Remember, don't hold your breath on any of the stretches. And release it overhead. And if you feel any pain or discomfort on any of the exercises, then stop. If I'm doing 8 reps and you can only do 6, that's fine. Tip the hip to the side. Tilt it over gently. Feel the stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. And open and down. Take the hands back behind you, clasp them together, and gently just press them up. Now don't bend over. You don't have to bend over. Sit up nice and tall. Lift them up. Feel a stretch in the bicep, anterior shoulder, and the chest. And bring it down, and just roll the shoulders back. There you go. 2, 3, and 4. And bring it in. Now if you need more of a stretch, go ahead and stretch, okay? Make sure that you select the weight that's appropriate for your fitness level. If you're starting out, 1, 2 pounds, remember? If you're advanced, maybe 5, 8, 10, 20, okay? We're gonna do alternating bicep curls. Have a stance, basic stance, and curl it up, 2. Now as that one comes down, you bring the other one up. Good, and down. Pelvis tucked under, my knees are soft. In other words, they're not locked so that they put pain in the lower back. The only thing moving are my forearms. Contract your abdominals to help support your lower back. Come on, watch the muscle work and contract. Squeeze it up. You have 1 more. We're going to do 8 reps here. And release. Okay, from triceps, for those of you that are advanced, you can take a slight bend forward. For those of you just starting out, you can alternate and put one hand on your thigh to help support it. So it looks like this. In, back up, and press. For those that are advanced, both arms. Ready, and press it back, 2, bring it in, 2, back, 2, and in. Now remember, your back is straight, okay? Don't hyperextend the neck. Rotate the palms up. Try and bring your arms close to your body, feeling it in the back of the upper arm. Tighten up the abdominals to help support that torso. If you're beginning, you can do one arm at a time and then the other, so you can support it. 1 more. And release it. Good. Bring it back up. Okay, now what we're gonna do is you're gonna make this like a V. So put the 2 heads together. You externally rotate. Bring those arms, or internally, bring it in, externally, out to here, and then overhead press. Bring it back center, and let it rotate again. Now control it. Don't let your back drop, okay? That was 1. Here we go. Pull it up, 2, overhead press. Tighten those abs. Shoulders and arms. Rotate and up. Tighten those abs. Support the lower back, especially when you rotate it up. And back down. Notice the elbows are up. Then they drop under, overhead. Breathing through it. And down. Good. And up. You know when you jump on a scale, you know what you're weighing? You're weighing your total body weight. I don't own a scale, and I advise you to throw it away. They can actually determine what your day is going to be. Good day, bad day. Why is it a bad day? Because you look at it and go, oh my gosh, I gained 3 pounds. Most likely you gained maybe 3 pounds of water. You can't gain 3 pounds overnight. It takes a lot to do. Last time, and up, and down, and rotate. And release it. Now turn the palms up. We're gonna make a V from this position. Palms up, bring your arms shoulder level. Up, 2, and down. So when you jump on the scale, you're weighing your muscles, your bones, your blood, everything in your entire body. You know what? You know if you've gained weight or not, just by how you feel in your clothes. So, next time you need to find out how much you weigh, I would suggest going to getting your body fat measured. Measure against how much lean mass, body mass you have. And that's the muscle here. 1 more, because we want to condense it, make it strong. The muscle weighs a lot more than fat. And release it. Okay, let's go back and we're going to do the bicep again. Alternating, ready, palms up, elbows next to your side. Here we go. Curl it up, 2, other side. Squeeze it in. 2, rotate. Come on, look down at the bicep. Are they working? In other words, can you see a little bit of a peak there? You know, the only way you're going to sculpt your body and the muscles is by doing some form of resistant exercise. This is one of it. This is a form of resistance. Weights. Last one. And bring it down. Okay, triceps, position, and extend it back, 2, bring it in, 2. Tighten the abdominals, support the upper torso. Remember, if you're just starting out, you can certainly take it one arm 8 and the other arm 8. Okay, just like this. And press, 2, back in. We have 3 more. Come on, tighten those abs. Palms up, and then I bring the palms back in. Last one. And bring it up. Good. Okay, the V rotate. Ready? Here we go. Rotate it up, overhead press. Bring it back down, rotate. Control it, don't let that shoulder drop forward. Overhead. And back down. And rotate. What are some other forms of resistance? Water is a form of resistance, but it's called a variable resistance because it really doesn't tell you how much resistance you're pulling or pushing. This does because it's 5 pounds. It tells me it's 5 pounds. But if we are using like rubber tubing, anything with rubber bands, it's a variable. The weights are constant. It's the same. 2 and down. They're both very good. And up, 2, overhead. Come on, breathe through it. And down. Again, up, overhead. You've got one more. I know, I feel it. And if you're strong, you can do maybe another set or 4 more reps. This is the last one. And down, 2. And release it. Good. Palms up. This is our V, bicep, anterior deltoid. Contract the abdominals. Ready, and lift up, 2, and down. It's just like almost you're presenting yourself. Here I am. And down, 2. No higher than the shoulders. Make it strong. Exhale, up. This is our second set of 8 reps. Come on, up, 2. Down, 3 more. Up, 2. You should be feeling this now in the second set. You've got one more. Come on. And that was the last one. And release it. Very good. Put the weights down. Come on down to the floor. Just shake up those arms. We're going to stretch them after we get done with the abdominals, okay? Have a seat. Make sure that you can see me. There's no hyperextending at the neck, all right? If you're a beginner and you're just starting out working out, congratulations. You can go ahead and put your feet back down on the floor. However, for those of you that are advanced, we're going to take the lever and we're going to extend it up. Please make sure that the legs stay at 90 degrees. If you need to bring them into the chest, that's fine too. But don't let them drop down. Why? Because you start arching the back. Okay, ready? We're going to start with a curl and lift it up, 2, and down. Now, because we've already gone through program 1 and 2, you know the proper body alignment. Head in line with the spine, that tennis ball between the chin and the chest, elbows out, not pulling on the head, trying to get our shoulder blades off the floor. You'll feel this right up here, upper abdominals, although they're all working, okay? But we're emphasizing right here. You've got one more, up, 2, and down. Now, just the pelvic. All you're gonna do is squeeze the gluteus, tighten the abs, and the pelvis just kind of tilts itself up. Don't get in a rocking mode. 1, here's your count, 2, 3, don't swing it, that's cheating. See, I caught you, huh? 5, 6, 7, don't arch the back, one more, and 8. Okay, now let's put those two together. We'll go nice and slow first. So you go curl, 2, reverse, 2, contract, 2, and release. I know it's hard. Up, 2, now lift, 2, contract, 2, and release. Because you're working both upper and lower, and then you're asking it to work together here and hold it, 2, and down. You got a lot to work with, especially for those of you that are tall. I always thought, I want to be tall and want long legs. I didn't pick the right parents. Actually, I did. They're great parents. However, with these short levers, I don't have to work as hard as you because I don't have as much there. Again, up, 2, reverse, come on, contract, 2, back down. We've got 2 more reps. Up, come on, you can do it. Up, and if it's getting too hard, go ahead and take a break. It's really hard to talk through it. 2, up, now contract, and release it. Oh, very good. Just drop the legs down. Okay, 90 degrees. Remember, they don't drop back. Keep it in, back's against the floor. We're gonna cross it over. Ready, and lift up, rotate, center, down. Same side. Same side. Now, for those of you that are advanced, remember you can bring that knee, both knees, rotate it to the center. So you feel it, internal, external, oblique. Center and down. Come on, keep breathing. Because we're lifting up first, we're still working the rectus abdominis. And up, rotate, that's your last one. Now let's take it to the other side. Ready? And here we go. Lift up, rotate, center, and down. Remember, you can bring the knees in. Keep breathing through it. Come on, up, rotate. We're almost there. Lift up, rotate. We got 3 more, come on. No arching that back, no pulling on the head. Nice, smooth, clean technique. And this is the last one. And bring it in. Just stretching that lower back. We're gonna do one more, okay? Well, maybe 1 or 2, we'll see. Stretch that lower back and release it. Okay, take the legs out just to where your legs are still bent and your pelvis is pressed against the floor, okay? Your low back is against the floor, the knees are bent, and you're just gonna lift, 2, and down, 2. The knees are slightly bent. This is the upper torso, come on, 2, and down. Keep pressing the small of the back to the floor, no arching, okay? 4, come on, and 3, you've got 2 more, you can do it. 1 more, this is it, and release it. Good job, stretch it out. And bring your knees in, cross at the ankles, gently pull them in. Go ahead and rock yourself up. Turn yourself over and go into a cat stretch, round it down, and release it. Tuck your toes and just bring yourself up. Hands on your thighs and contract your abdominals and help yourself up right there. Good. Step forward, inhale up, and exhale. Take one arm forward, bring it around, and pull this in close to your body, just like we did at the beginning. Very good. Hopefully you got a great workout in your abdominals, your bicep, triceps, bring it down, and your shoulders. Bring it around, hands on the thigh, support the upper torso, and release it. Other side. Remember, you need a balanced workout, so you'll need to go out and get yourself some cardiovascular, maybe some other body parts. Bring it down at an angle, and release it, side bend over, all to the side. Excellent job. Bring it back up and release. Now you can rewind the tape and do all the workouts again, or go out and have a great day. Thanks for joining me. Get yourself some arms and abs of steel. Bye-bye.